We are Death and Rebirth.
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 My name is Chris. Many others may know me as CDot, but that is another topic. What I do, I'm a content creator. I create mainly relatable things for certain audiences to relate to. If not, then I guess it's just not for you. But I'm a content creator. How am I feeling today? Honestly, I feel pretty good. It could be worse, I could be in a worse situation, but I'm not. So I honestly feel pretty good, and I'm really glad that I feel good. My role in Death and Rebirth is I'm a part of the marketing team. Me personally, I feel like we have a great marketing team because me and the others, I feel like together there's a lot that we can accomplish, especially with the brand. Death and Rebirth to me, honestly, what I think it is, it's not only a brand, it's really a vision and a message that needs to be heard, not only from me and everyone that's already a part of Death and Rebirth, but the world and others. The others need to really take in the message and let it have an impact on their lives and their everyday lives. At the moment, I'm not too sure where I would stand within the brand, but I feel like I would consider myself as an advertiser and more on the advertisement side and pushing out the brand and bringing it views and attraction and stuff like that. But hopefully, I'm hoping to bring more to this brand, like ideas, designs, stuff like that. So as of right now, I would consider myself as an advertiser and just a help on social media. Biggest accomplishments. That's a hard one. That's one that I really have to think about and take in. So, biggest accomplishment. Honestly, biggest accomplishment would be getting as far as I am in life now, because not a lot of people can make it to certain ages. Not a lot of people live to see the next day. So, getting as far as I am in life now, all the blessings that have came to me and that have been brought to me, that's really my biggest achievements or accomplishments to me in my perspective. So how I came about the idea of Death and Rebirth, the owner personally texted me and he's like, yo, I got this cool brand that I'm thinking of and I got designs and everything. So we talk more about it and he sends me these designs and I'm like, yo, these are fire. You need to take this seriously and you can really go somewhere with this. So as we continue talking, more and more and more information is being put into the brand. And the backstory, he can touch on that, but it's really more information that was being put into the backstory of the brand. And that's how I came about it, because I was there when that first mock shirt, that kill your selfishness shirt, I was a little after that, but still, I was there. Beginning of it, I was there. And I wouldn't say I'm the first person that he came to, but I was one of the people he came to, and we sat there and we spoke about this brand. And that was a great conversation, because now, as far as the brand has come, that was a great conversation to be had. What would I want to bring to the world? Honestly, what I would want to bring to the world is a lot of opportunity, because there's a lot of opportunity in the world, but not a lot of people are available to the opportunity. So I would want to bring opportunity that is available to everyone and not just specific audiences. So, for example, there's people that want to go into a certain career but can't due to maybe their background or something, just anything. So I would want to bring opportunity to everyone as a whole and not just certain people. In my opinion, I feel like it's a little bit of both. I was kind of born with it, but I also kind of developed into it in my early teenage years, because as you mature a lot, you gain a specific mindset. So a part of that mindset was creativity being brought to me, but I was also creative as a child. So I would say it's kind of mixed. So I was born into creativity, but I also adapted towards it in my teenage years due to maturity and growing up. In my opinion, I don't really think my environment really shaped me as a person. I feel like I said in the last question, maturity, it plays a big role in changes in a lot of people, young men, young women. Maturity is that key to the shift in a person's life. So that was my shift in my life when I started to mature. Like I was making a lot of dumb decisions as a kid and more towards middle school, going into my high school years. And then maturity hit, and a lot of those decisions that I was making, I wouldn't even make them to this day. So there's a lot of regrets that I have and bad decisions that I made. But maturity is really what shapes me as a person. If I could teach my younger self something, one thing I would teach my younger self is focus on you, bro. Not everybody is for you. There's a lot of people that are against you. Even your closest friends can be against you. I had to learn that the hard way. A lot of people have to learn that the hard way because it's not easy to see. Some people, you show genuine love to people and they take advantage of it, and that's what happens when you have friends that aren't for you and they're against you and they're jealous of you and things like that. So one thing I would tell my younger self is focus on yourself. Like, not everyone is your friend. You know, not a lot of people are in your lane doing what you want yourself to do. So that's one thing I would tell my younger self. My favorite talent that I have, honestly, playing the piano. Like, piano is so therapeutic, man. Like, I actually have one behind me. It's a small one. It's a mini one. It was gifted to me on my birthday. I can show you guys just 1 second. I actually have a mini piano right here to show you guys. I'm not sure if it's on, but I can try. Let me see. Nah, it's not on, but this is right here. Honestly, without that, there's a lot of things that I wouldn't have been able to get through in life. Like, piano gets me through so many things, so many issues, problems, anything. Once I start playing those keys, everything goes away. Everything. Like, immediately. So, playing piano would probably be my favorite talent, personally. My least favorite talent? Man, my least favorite talent would be rapping, man. Rapping comes with a lot of, man. It's complicated, man. Like, cause you mess up a line and then you gotta redo it over and over and over. And then the beat, you gotta make sure you hear the beat. You gotta make sure you like the beat. It's just too much, man. Like, I can't keep up with it. Like, that's why I stopped rapping a long time ago. Like, the only time I'll make songs if someone tells me, yo, come get on this song with me, then okay, I'll get on the song. But besides that, I haven't actually recorded my own song in a long time. I don't know how long it's been. It's probably been months, maybe like 6-7 months. I haven't recorded a song. So rapping is my least favorite talent that I have because it's just too much work. And not even a lot of people know I have that talent. So it's my least favorite. If my future self came to me today and said one thing to me, I feel like the one thing he would tell me is if I accomplished what I felt like I needed to accomplish right now in the present. So there's a lot of goals I have set for myself, but Obviously, I know I can't complete all those goals right now in the time that I have. So my future self, I feel like he would come to me and he would tell me what I accomplished, what I didn't accomplish, and what I need to work on to accomplish what I wanted to accomplish that I didn't accomplish. Now, I know that sounds complicated, but you'll get it. So I feel like my future self, he would tell me what I accomplished and what I didn't accomplish and what I need to do. One thing that I heard that stuck with me my whole life, well, that sticks with me to this day. Okay, so there was this quote. So I was talking to this guy, right? I know this guy, very close with this guy. I still speak to this guy to this day. So he had told me, we were having this deep conversation, and we were talking a lot about life and, you know, life situations and what could happen and just life in general, you know? So he had told me, he was like, what do you want to be when you get older? So I told him what I wanted to be, what I wanted to do, but I felt like maybe if that would have went wrong, then I'd fail in what I wanted to do. So one thing he told me, he said, in order to have success, in order to have success, you have to get through fear. He said, you're always going to have fear in life. In order to be successful, you have to get over fear. Once you get over fear, the world is yours. That stuck with me, and it still does to this day, because that really sparked something in my mind, and it really changed my mindset a lot. Dream that I would want to make a reality. One dream that I want to make a reality is to live long enough to a point where my message is going to be heard worldwide, and not only in just the United States. I would want my message to be heard worldwide, and I would want to achieve a great amount of success so that I can be wealthy within my lifespan. Now this is a big one. Now, something I would teach people with the same goal as me. So my goal is to become, obviously, a bigger content creator. So one thing that I would tell my audience, well, I don't really have that big of an audience, but one thing that I would tell people is just get up and do it. Stop procrastinating, you know? There's a lot of opportunities in the world. So if you don't get up and do it, that next person will. They'll take advantage of that opportunity that's being given to them if you don't. So if you have a dream, chase it. Life is short. You don't always live to see the next day. So if you have a dream, chase it. Tomorrow is not promised. So what I would tell other people is, if you have to pick up that camera, record what you're doing, do it. Don't procrastinate. Just do it.